Alright. Don't know how much I'm gonna have to chop this thing up, but gonna be interesting. Hopefully not too boring, but when you're going 240, probably won't be all that boring. Although I can make it pretty boring. Although starting 11th, so not a whole lot of people even qualified.
You'll be lining up on the
pretty much
inside.
once you get pole, there's not much anyone can do here other than hook you or go below the yellow line, which we could see a bunch. The goal is not to lead, even though that's where you want to be, but there's no way we're going to get there without doing those dirty tactics. So I'll hope that coming to the finish line they explode and I drive under them all and win. I haven't even done a lap, but I just drove on the interstate today, so I think I've got enough practice in. But yeah, hopefully it's not a bunch of cautions, because that will get annoying. There is a pit stop required for fuel. And I believe last time that I ran this dumb combo, I plowed into someone pitting under green.
There are two
so
additional sets of tires for this race. Smooth and
try not to do that. But yeah, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't be racing this. But dumb stuff like this gets views, so here we are. Make sure everything's set up. And let's go ahead and just save fuel.
Catch up, 21 car.
Just a little bit. Now, I haven't done this since I've learned more about the IndyCar. Not that I think that's going to do us any good. How am I now in 7th? Some people starting from the pits. Okay, I'll take it. Whatever. But yeah, we'll see if we can strategize our way into a good spot. Although right now we're in a decent spot until people start getting crazy. The thing is, you can get draft, but you hit terminal velocity with drag when you pull out too soon that you can't ever slingshot past the leader on the bottom. You can have two cars lined up. You can't push. I mean, you can try to push, but it's not going to end well. There's just nothing that you can do. So really the race is more for second, third, and really second is out of the picture because third line on the outside can't really work. Now, who knows? Maybe something's changed and it will run different than it has in the past, but I'm not going to bet on it.
The pace car is in.
But we'll see what kind of people we have with us today. It could be
Green flag.
just too crazy, or it might just be single file. Just let this guy get in line. But as you can see, massive checkups, and actually the leader got too big of a start that he actually lost the lead. But yeah, there will be big checkups because the leader can't go any faster. And that car on the outside will just stall out the same speed as the leader, because the leader's not getting any benefits from cars behind him. So the only people going faster are everyone behind the front two. And so you just are in this constant state of lifting. Even going to the outside does nothing for you. Like, we could have hopped up there, but now they're just stuck in line. So, not a whole lot to do. Let's see what map 5 does. See if we can save some fuel while we're in draft. Looks like we can. So we'll do that for this race, since we're not going to lose any positions from it. Try to get us an extra lap. Can't lift as much though with it. Let's see what that did for fuel. Oh yeah, I can get us an extra lap over this run. Kind of in a sweet spot right here. Now people will constantly pull up, drive up, and drop down in front of us. That'll happen over and over. But if we're far enough back from the lead where if they do run into each other, we survive, that's good. That'll happen over and over and over. All they're doing is just getting further up to sit and wait. You might get a few people that set fast laps doing it, but there's no real benefit from doing it other than not being behind someone getting on the apron. Luckily, he didn't lose it. That would have been a dumb way to get wrecked out in this. At the moment, we can go 29 more laps, it's saying. Since the leader doesn't really benefit from cars behind him, you could actually be just fine pitting early. And probably what we'll see, other than fuel usage, is the only thing that will change for you. But I'm guessing we'll see a lot of people pitting right at halfway. This is it. Can't do anything with runs, can't get a second line running. All you do is sit around and half throttle in line. Couldn't even drive to the lead if I wanted to. You hit terminal velocity and there's nothing you can do with it. So all you're asking for is prediction code contact up there side by side. It looks like most of the field is just doing fuel saving behind us. Now, once everyone gets ready to pit, they'll want to squeeze up, get up here, get closer to the leader, just so that they are not as far back time-wise. But right now it doesn't matter, because all you got to do is jump up to the high side with a little bit of draft and you'll pass everyone in the bottom line. Right until you get up there and then the line stops and you can't pass the leader. If you could get big old runs and draft pass, this would be absolutely crazy, but since everything stalls out, it's just a very static, boring experience. Minutes into the video, so if we get wrecked out now, all the better. We don't have to sit around and be bored for another 30 minutes. A few wobbles out of a car up there. On the bottom, it's prediction code, but it's could cause a collision if the outside line drops down. I have no reason to have a car on my outside, so I just lift it off. If you want to see how stupid this is, I will go all the way to the back, and then I will drive all the way back up here.
Clear inside. Inside. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
Shit, I can't even get these guys to pass me. Okay. He's letting me in. I was trying to get them all past me, but then they just stopped. But yeah, back up to map 1. We're going to start clipping out. Car up in the wall. I don't know why we're all stopping. Car was clearly staying up in the wall. Bad time for me to demonstrate how to go to the back and go to the front. Okay, let's just get in line. Get in line and catch back up. But yeah, just because the leader can't go this fast, easy to catch back up to the pack. 39.165. But now that we've got him, we'll go take our spot back up there. That is IndyCar at Talladega. Everyone up front is still in the same spot and can't do anything. Put it back to map 5, get down in the bottom lane, and save fuel. Just a very boring combo. Might as well just make it a straight line for what? About 88 miles.
Car outside. Outside is clear. 40.613.
No, longer than that. 100 and something. 150, a little over 150.
Outside. Still there. Outside is clear.
But the only thing that's going to happen is wrecks and then pit stop mistakes. That's about all that is going to change the field up.
40.296.
Although the leader did get shoved up the track, so not sure how that happened, but we actually had a pass for the lead. Laps until we pit, but possibly only 5 to 8 laps until everyone pits. You'll know when everyone's about to pit as they crunch up, try to get closer to the front. And the reason you got to do that is if you're pitting from 10 seconds behind, you're going to be 10 seconds further back when you come out. So you got to get as far up to the front as you can and then drop down. Getting a weird little rotation through the tri-oval there.
40.5.
Fuel takes longer than tires, so we will take tires. Lap 21. We'll go 12 more laps at this pace, but if we have to start going map 1 full throttle, then it'll be a lot less laps. Alright, starting to see people pulling up, so halfway pit is probably a thing. We're going to go ahead and position ourselves up a little higher, but on the high side. I want to pit well after most people do to avoid the possibility of a pit wreck. But we might just get into this wreck if it happens. But yeah, they're all coming now.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
But I don't want to be 3 wide, so we're just going to sit here. Although the 13's not making it easy for us to just sit here. There we go. We got 1 pitting now. That's quite early.
40.24.
But I guess earlier you go, the less fuel you need to take. Although you still need to save, so...
Outside. Stay low with the car on the high side. Outside, clear. Inside.
There goes more people.
The next car's the leader. Clear inside. Car inside. Still there, inside. The leader's sitting now. Stay high. 40.279. Clear. You're in fifth. Still inside. Still there, inside. Stay high. Clear inside.
There goes more.
The next car's the leader.
Now I gotta go map 1 without getting wrecked here.
Clear inside. The leader's sitting now. Car inside. Stay high for the car on the low side. 40.286. Stay high for the car on the low side. You're now in third. Keep high. The next car's the leader. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear inside. 2 wide. Still
Don't know
there.
why he came up to block that, but whatever. I guess we'll pit here. See how much we slow down from that.
Outside. Clear outside. Inside.
Well, we sped. Was trying not to get hit by that dude, and... oh well, I guess our only hope now is to serve the penalty and not get fuel and hope a yellow comes out. It's the only thing I can do, otherwise we're sitting here for 40 seconds. I know it sounds really stupid, but it's our only hope. The caution comes out before we get lapped and before we run out of fuel. But we're about to get lapped here, and we've only got a few laps. Get up to speed, and then get into fuel save mode. We need a yellow in 4 laps. You can do it, IndyCar guys.
43.307. You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Although we are a lap down right now, but we can maybe get lucky to have it right after these guys pit, but before we run out of fuel. It's my only option. With no lucky dogs, there's no way to get a lap back, especially on a track like this where tires are meaningless, so no one's going to pit later.
The car in P13, just left the fastest lap. 38.7.
Only thing that can be done right now. My own mistake. Too worried about the car behind me. 3 laps. I need all these guys to pit and wreck while they do it.
Inside. 39.097. Still inside. Still there at the bottom.
It's not going to work out for me.
Clear inside.
Lots of people left to pit.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
We've got 2 laps of fuel.
Stay high. Clear.
Only a couple of people left to pit.
The leader's pitting now.
Alright, this might be the leader ahead of us.
39.998.
No, it's not.
Car outside. Clear high. Car inside.
Try to get up ahead of the 9 car, and then if we can get a yellow right after we pass him.
Clear inside.
Come on, Luck. Come on, Luck. Help me out here. Help me, help me, help me, help me. Yellow. Yellow, please.
The leader's pitting
Now.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
We're screwed.
38.863. The leader is coming up on you. They're not as far.
Yellow, 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 please. Come on, yellow flag. Alright, well, we're gonna have to pit here.
Don't forget to pit this lap for more fuel.
It is what it is. I tried. But, again, waiting on a yellow.
Car inside. Stay high. The leader's pitting
So,
now.
our race is pretty much done, except for
Pit box in.
however many people wreck.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Unless there's anyone else out there that gave themselves a 40-second penalty, but by now maybe a 40-second penalty would have been better.
We're done. Get going. Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tires remaining.
Map 1. Here comes the field.
0.083.
Now we just need lots of big wrecks.
Clear outside if you want to. Outside.
That's the only way we're getting any spots. And we've got a few people that are a lap down with us, but those spots are meaningless.
Clear up top.
I'm not going to race lead lap guys to try to get 23rd. So we just need these guys to wreck. Once again, shoot myself in the foot pitting at Talladega with the IndyCar. Oh well, I think I did the right call there, getting myself in a position to possibly stay on the lead lap with that screw up. There's only 2 people ahead of us a lap down. I mean, I could go try to race my way up to the lead lap, but that's just unrealistic. That dude made it all the way to lap 34. Some hell of saving.
40.183.
We have more of a chance of getting spots by just a big wreck before the end of the race than driving up through the field and getting ahead of everyone. Which there are 2 people currently trying to do that, which will probably be where the wreck is. But at least no one to blame but myself there. Looking in the mirror way too much.
40.439.
But yeah, I could go up there and try to get 2 more spots, but there's no point in it. All those guys are doing is ruining everyone else's race, and I have no need to ruin anyone's race
40.9.
because I put myself a lap down. We got more lead lap people coming, because, again, you can't really lose the pack. Just gonna let them go low. Because the more cars that are up there, the bigger the wreck will be. It's looking like we might get next to last, 2 from last. The only person that's out is the guy that we saw get in the wall early on. It didn't matter how much fuel I took. We still came out and caught the pack. And that was after getting in the pack and lifting for a bunch, so. Now we just need that big one to happen before we get to the end of the race.
39.272.
Actually gonna do something I don't normally do mid-race, but I'm gonna sit a little lower so that I can see a little further ahead in the banking in case I do wreck. That little bit more sight. We got one up in the wall, another one was pushing up. They nearly wrecked, but it needs to be further up the field. I need about 10, 11, 12 cars to wreck out here. I mean, it'd be good if it caught everyone but me. Although that would be a boring finish of the video, but I don't think it's much different than what you're getting right now. Yeah, if we would have taken the 40-second penalty, we would have had 40 seconds plus the 8 to 13-second pit stop. So that would have put us 2 laps down and would have been the wrong call. I had to try. Even though we had to go down pit road twice, I had to try to make up for this stupid mistake. It looked like there was contact up there, but it went out of view. I'm even like hunching down in my chair to try to look under the bar. That's not how screens work, dumbass.
39.894.
Come on, 2 car, you can do it. Oh, they both got ahead of the leaders somehow, but they're not. Oh wait, no, those are 2 other people, never mind. The 2 people we're racing are not. There's actually quite a few people a lap down now in this pack, but again, it's not worth it to anyone to screw anyone up trying to get up to 19th. There's no difference between 23rd or 19th. And we'll just hope for a wreck and never get one. But yeah, that's just the guy blinking out over and over and over. As you can see, we're full throttle, pulling up.
39.67.
The pack is slower than a single car. They almost wrecked right at the front. There we go. A couple of them.
Go low. Caution. Yellow flag. Wrecking in turn 4. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed right now.
Well, he didn't do a good enough job this time.
Catch up, 22, car.
But yeah, the reason why I had to go back out and not go, oh, I can just take the wave around, tires don't matter. No one's pitting here. And there might be some people at the back that pit for tires, but that is all we get is the wrecks. So this is going to bunch everyone up. We're going to have a wreck right at the end, but there's no green, white, checkered, so by the time we get going, we're not even going to be able to gain on anyone that wrecks. So our race is pretty much over. Now, if everyone pits, I'm going to be just blown away, because there's absolutely no reason for it. Our tires that came off were 98, 93. Track position is everything for the lead. But I'm sure everyone's staying out because there's only going to be like one lap left when we do go green. And
catch up, 22, car.
Yep, only a couple people going in.
Catch up, 1, car.
We're gonna have to let lead lap cars by, I'm pretty sure.
Five to go.
You know, they could wreck right away, and we might get spots.
Catch up, 1, car.
But with single file restarts, it really spreads out, and then it really bunches up quick, so it's gonna have to happen immediately. Like, into turn 3, for us to get any spots from people that can't drive around. But, like I said, my fault. I'm not gonna get in the way of lead lap cars just so that I can finish 19th instead of 20th. And a lot of these lap cars are gonna go past us and get up into the pack, and they can go do that. I'm just not gonna do it because I need to respect the race that's actually going on.
Catch up, 1, car.
And the race for 14th on the lead lap is more important than the race for 19th a lap down. If there was season-long points involved where it actually mattered, then I can see an argument for it, but these are pickup races. It's all meaningless. Should send us to the back here, I hope.
Catch up, 1,
Yep.
car. 1 left to green. Letter 14, car by. Letter 22, car by. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. 18.891.
So taking a look at it, 22nd
Catch up, 18, car.
is the worst that we can finish here. Unless we get wrecked. And the best we can finish is 18th. So there's not a single difference in those. And then we got this guy who pit, who's stuck himself behind all the lap cars because he pit on the second lap instead of the first lap. Once the one to green goes, it sets the field, and if you're on pit road, that puts you at the back behind the lappers. So yeah, we're gonna get green at 48. We need a wreck within 48 or 49 so that we can do lap 50 and pass those people. And that's gonna be the only spots we get. But again, it's going to get so spread out here on the start and then quickly bunch back up that none of it matters.
Going green. Post car is off. Time to do your job.
Leader's gone. He's gonna get swallowed up by the draft, I bet. He got such a massive start.
Still there. 1.144. Keep low. Keep low. Clear outside if you want it.
Maybe not. Maybe he's got such a big gap they don't have draft on him. I don't think there's going to be a wreck other than back here for 18th place. No, they got him. They're catching up with him. It's going to be right at the line, though, probably. Oh, no. We're already white flag. Never mind. I don't think they're going to catch him. Sure these guys are going to wreck though for 18th, so we'll just stay low.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. Still there, hold the line. Clear outside.
They tried.
Wrecking in the tri-oval.
And they're wrecking for the lead, and we'll just take our safety rating and not worry about. Why couldn't you guys do that big of a wreck before we got to the end of the race? Oh well. I think we're the only one that gets 0 incidents in this race. So fucking
Bring
stupid.
it back to the pits. We're going.
.22. Alright, well. Incidents. 0 incidents for us. There's a couple others out there. Just 2 others. Everyone else got incidents in that last one. No, that was not an awesome race. That was as stupid as it always is. Okay, well, let's go all the way to the end and look at... Actually... Let's go see if we can... No, because there was a dude blinking around. We're never going to find it. Let's go here. And... Okay. Oh, and that broke his left rear. No, did it? No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Well, apparently that was not the wreck. Neither was this. There it is, prediction code, which you're always going to have at this speed. It's always going to be terrible. But he swerved up, and then that destroyed both of them. And it did not take anyone out, other than them two. We gained nothing. And is this coming to the line? No. Next time around. They're catching the guy. They actually did catch him. And And then prediction code. And Jesus, dude. There was a wreck, but then this dude could have got third. And he gets up in the middle of it and just flails around in a gap that's just too small. That killed these guys. Oh man, the 21 just got like air braked there. And then everyone else just no lifting into it. Just watch how like it compresses its suspension and then boom, just stopped. And they all die except for like 3 people. Let's see the guys we were racing, because I know they full throttled into that. Full throttled into it for 19th place. At that point, I'm just, fuck, give me 0 incidents. Position is meaningless. Well, let's take a look at TV cam, or you know what, let's just go pit cam and move it out to the track and just watch the stupid fly. Let's go with that, and a little closer. I don't know if we're looking high enough. Someone went into the stands and vanished. And that is IndyCar Talladega. 50 laps just to get to that. We lose 98 iRating, gain 10 safety rating, and waste, what, 50 minutes of my life? So, hope you enjoyed it. It always gets views. It's the only reason I would do this, because race-wise, it's just boring as hell. So, thanks for watching.